There are some things in this world that drive me absolutely batshit crazy, and they make my facial muscle tick. For some reason, other people seem to be completely fine with these things, and I don't know why. Let's say you're at a braai and you ask your host or hostess for a knife because you need to cut the meat. They will bring you the knife, and when they hand it to you, they will tell you with a straight face, be careful. It's very, very sharp. Angela. Then after 10 minutes of trying to cut the meat over a roasting flame, you realize that the two of you have very different definitions of the word sharp, and they had in fact brought you the dullest knife on earth. You also then realize it would be far quicker and a lot less painful to reach into the fire and tear the meat apart with your bare hands. Now that I think about it, that may have been a German practical joke. When you're in the shower and you've got the water all nice and toasty, and then someone switches on the washing machine and the water instantly becomes boiling hot lava. Then you spend the next 5 minutes adjusting the dials like you are tweaking a nuclear reactor. So you get back under the water and you start scrubbing. But without any sort of warning, the machine will stop sucking water. Now you get hit on the back of the head with a stream straight out of the Arctic, and your one functioning testicle shrivels up and hides behind your kidney. Yeah, okay, I think I figured out why this annoys me. There's always someone who wants to try on my glasses, and when they do, they will inevitably say, "Wow, you have really bad eyes." You are holding my glasses. Why does this surprise you? Do I look like a hipster? Why do you think I wear them? Just go climb back into your circular family tree. Then, toilet seats that don't stay up, or as I like to call them, dick demolisher traps of death. So you go up to the toilet for a pee, and because your mother taught you well, you lift the toilet seat. But it won't stay up. No matter how hard you push it back, it always falls down. So now you are crouched in front of the toilet, desperately trying to balance the seat so it would stay up, and looking like an idiot. When it finally stays up, you'll quickly whip it out and start to pee because you know at any moment that bastard is going to want to fall over. Problem is, half the time it does, and the image that then pops into your head is one of a giant mouth with great big gnashing teeth that's trying to bite off your unmentionables. So now you got to cut it off in midstream and yank it away, but the problem is your valves don't work as fast as your hands, and now you got pee on the floor, the walls, yourself, the dog, the small child that was wandering past. I don't know why the child was there, don't ask. The other option is to hold the damn thing up yourself, but if you're tall like I am, you have to adopt this weird position with your legs spread so you got maneuvering space, and you got to aim and fire while leaning over and try not to pee on yourself. Now you could say, well, why don't you just sit down? But I say no. That is giving in to terrorists. I need a cigarette after this, just bear with me. I don't drink alcohol. I don't like the taste of it. I also don't like getting a buzz, or whatever you crazy kids are calling it these days. But I also don't have anything against people who do like to drink, unless they get fall over drunk and I don't have a permanent marker handy. To some people though, not drinking is such a foreign concept that I might as well have told them I'm an atheistic Mormon with a hairy foot fetish. If I don't like, say, soya milk, which I don't, people wouldn't ask me things like, "Have you even tried soya milk? Did you used to have a soya milk problem?" In reality, what gets said is, I don't care that you don't like soya milk. It has a much higher protein content than regular milk and a much lower fat content. Now, when you start doing the shopping around here, you can buy whatever milk you want. But since I'm the one doing it, I am buying this milk for me, and you don't have to drink it. I'll give you 3 guesses who said that. Something that really freaks me out on a much higher level is clothing store mannequins. Those things are insanely creepy. So I'll be standing in Edgar's. No, wait, we're boycotting Edgar's. Okay, well, I'll be standing in Woolworths, patiently waiting for my better half to buy another pair of stockings, and completely forgetting that I'm standing right next to a mannequin. Then out of the corner of my eye, I will see this human figure, and I will turn to look, and there will be this creepy thing with a pale face and evil soulless eyes staring back at me, and every time a little poo would come out. I should say that my wife has stopped taking me shopping with her because she got annoyed because I kept poking the female mannequins in the boobs. I don't know what her problem is. It's not like I was flirting with them. Speaking of stockings, I think it is high time we put some serious engineering into these things, because judging at the rate at which they break, not a lot of thought has gone into this. And lastly, we have this thing, which I am tempted to set a light on a pile of burning flame and dance around it. For those of you that don't know, this is supposed to be a pool cleaner, except it doesn't. What it does do is suck in air in the middle of the night and makes the most unearthly noises. The result is that you wonder if there's some demonic creature out in the yard, and if there is, would it do you the favor of eating the damn pool cleaner? Well, there you have some of my gripes and groans. If you enjoyed this video, show that like button some love and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. You can also follow me on Twitter, and thanks to many suggestions that I've received, I've also created a Facebook page that you can go like and get updates through. Links in the description. Have a good one. Cheers. I spent way too much time in the dating scene, and I used to have, let's say, a lot of trouble getting women to notice me. But then I discovered a few tricks. This squirmy little one is Troy, and he's a milksman. Whoa! Ow! That was uncalled for, and he's latched onto my shirt.